My fault is. Oh. Okay, good. Now what we're gonna do is. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't blink, it's your boy Yink. Just took a large freaking break on the TikTok live, and we're back. So right now, what we're gonna do, and it's day 151 of Project Vendetta. It is the we're gonna talk about anime. Now you're gonna hear me, you're gonna see me watching the screen a lot. Reason as to why is because right now we're uploading videos. So because we have some Dragon Ball Z to do, might as well do a little bit of work. My editing is done, everything is done. The last thing that I have to do is anime. So let's go ahead right now. So today we're starting with, of course, 2 episodes of Dragon Ball. Take a seat. It's gonna be a very chill time, and then we're gonna be streaming some Resident Evil 4. So I'm excited. We did 2 movies today: the Tree of Might, which is Turtle, and the episode of Bardock, which is a very, very, very Saiyan focused day. Why did we focus on the Saiyan? Because why not? They're the freaking goat. That's why he's the GOAT. So I'm going to be starting with Turtles because I think it's one of the easier to do, which is kind of cool. So let's go ahead with Turtles. First of all, Turtles was absolutely a fantastic movie. First of all, you have Gohan and Icarus. See, this feels like Akira Toriyama first plan. Because Akira Toriyama was like, dude, the main character of the story of Dragon Ball isn't even freaking Goku. It's Gohan, you know? Because Gohan is the GOAT, right? I'm going to keep using the same word because it's easier for you guys to follow, right? So you see the Icarus, you see them making the dumbest wish ever, which is throwing back the forest. How it is. Weirdest thing is we don't even know why the forest got burnt in the first place, which is kind of dumb. The turtle episode is kind of cool because I love when a movie does feel like a filler. Most of the movie don't feel like fillers. This really do feel like a filler. So you got Goku to get a camping trip, and this Turtles, Goku actually is a really good dad. Like for example, Gohan makes a new friend, which is Icarus, which is like his pet, right? And his mom is like, no, you're not having this, and Goku will build him a like a sort of a dug house, which is a cave, which is W dad, really, really W dad. Now there is Turtle has got to be one of the best freaking non-canon movie. I forgot how good this movie was just because first of all it's classic classic freaking Dragon Ball. Now ultimately speaking it should be one of the worst, but there's a lot of saving grace. So why should it be one of the worst? Well, because we reuse the exact when I talk about the exact, I do mean the exact um character of Goku. So again, I fucking love Akira Toriyama, but he took a lot of shortcuts. So the Super Saiyan, the way why he was wanting to do the Super Saiyan was because it was less work to draw the air, right? First of all. Second of all, the reason why he did the what we call it? Yeah, if you look at Bardock, if you look at Turtles, and if you look at Goku, they're the same characters. Turtle's gonna have a darker skin. And Bardock's gonna have a scar and a bandana. So it's actually really nice here. Holy fuck. Right now what we're doing is we're uploading the lower because I have a new TikTok channel. In that new TikTok channel, when something cool. Now that we started to do the anime. Oh, the battle, I thought it was a battle to start. Because I want to watch a battle tonight. So yeah, if you look at them, oh sorry, I see unfocused. Because I have a newer channel, and the newer channel doesn't allow for a bunch of batch uploading at the same time, and the computer is slow. So I have to build up the TikTok channel for me to upload everything together, right? My apologies. So that's the goal. So what we're doing right now is we're uploading the smaller videos, which are 16 seconds, 18 seconds, so they're uploading like super freaking fast. It's crazy how fast they are, and they're downloading and they're uploading nicely. And we don't fill up the computer that much, and it's easier in the long run to do what we have to do, but also do what we want to do. Sounds good? Sounds great. So, coming back with this, Turtle, Bardock, and Goku are the same exact model. If you look at only the facial, Vegeta and Goku are one of the same characters. If you look at the no hair, they're the same character, which is amazing. Amazingly bad, but amazing. So Turtles comes in, and the reason why it feels that good is because again, it just feels like a normal day for Goku and the group. It just feels like that. The reason why it should have failed is we're reusing a lot. So we're using the model for Goku, but we're also reusing the story for Vegeta. So Turtles goes on the planet, right? And he goes on the planet to be just like, hey, dude, there's a Saiyan here, and I'm gonna get it, right? And at first they're like, dude, there's the Tree of Might here, and the Tree of Might is the like I said, so the Tree of Might is amazing. You plant the seed, and the seed will feed itself with the family from the not the family, sorry. They'll feed themselves from the planet, and if they feed themselves from the planet, you'll be able to get everything back. So, for example, you get a lot stronger, right? Now, the cool thing is there's a Saiyan, and there is a part, and even then, when Gohan is like, and this is crazy. When Gohan goes in, it's like, you look like my dad. And it's like, yeah, we're both saying we're cut from the same cloth. This is why we're looking alike. There's even an explanation of to why they're looking alike, right? And then the greatest thing ever is that he asked Gohan to be there. So again, really reusing what Vegeta did, and he wants to use Gohan because Goku doesn't care. The negative also is that Bardock has got a crew, and it's not actually explained as to why the crew is following Bardock. Turtles, it just feels like they're too weak to. It just feels like he's the boss and they're underlings. But because you see, so for example, right? I think underling normal, but you look at BoJack and his underling, although were less numerous, they were freaking amazing. They had personality, they had dialogue. They're just there to be henchmen, right? There's a lot of really cool fight in there, right? And ultimately speaking, I love that the downfall of Turtles is that Goku eats a fruit from the Tree of Might, and he's just like, dude, these are really making me stronger. And then it's kind of cool because you always see. So, for example, when you look at the Namek, right, the Frieza Saga, the reason why this Frieza Saga is so damn good is because of a couple of scenes. For example, Piccolo fusing with Nails, Gohan and Krillin getting their potential unlock. It's all power ups, which happens, and it's super cool because, like, okay, well, this is why they're stronger, right? You don't need to train. It's just, okay, well, this is the situation, and this is the result of X situation, which is nice. Why aren't you working? I understand. Slack, 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 slack. I fucked up. We're redundant the same thing. That's why it's not working. So yeah, so it's actually a good movie. Now, ultimately speaking, the highlight here is Gohan and Icarus, because he is important in the story and he is Gohan's friend, and it does show a more fun side. And in this movie, Goku is a good father. Now, we have the episode of Bardock. I kept this for last because the episode of Bardock we're gonna take our time with it. We're really gonna have fun with, right? The episode of Bardock is complex because the guy, again, I'm taking them from a TikTok called Relax Stock, which is basically putting full episode in full movies, right? And he put the first version. So talk about the first version, and we'll talk about the second version. And they both are the same story, but in very different manners, right? So in the first version was the one I'm talking about, but I know that, don't worry, I know the other one by heart. It's one of my favorite special. So episode of Bardock is talking about Bardock, the father of Kakarot, right? Which is freaking fantastic. And now, so episode of Bardock is just how Bardock and his squad was strong. There were Saiyans, which is cool. You got Vegeta, you got Frieza. Kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy because episode of Bardock is kind of the perfect prologue to Dragon Ball Z. It's kind of like the perfect freaking prologue because at the end you see Son Gohan picking up Goku and being like, hey, yo, I'm gonna raise you. So it's really freaking nice. And even call him, hey, I'm gonna call you Goku, which is really freaking nice. So yeah, you got the young Vegeta training and showing that he's stronger, how he got saved. You got Kakarot being sent away to the planet Earth, right? You got Bardock just following Frieza's order and being one of the strongest. And the craziest thing with Bardock is in the two version, and this is what I love about Dragon Ball, the two version are completely different story, but they could be completely different timeline. Okay, so the first story is that Bardock is able to accomplish mission after mission after mission after mission, and for the Saiyans, there's a system of elite and weaklings. So the Saiyans, which are a warrior race, nobody wants to be like farmers or shit like that. So what they do is they do a system where the weaker do the job versus the elite, right? And this is kind of cool because technically speaking, this is why Goku gets sent to planet Earth. So even the baby, they'll say, okay, well, this is a weak planet, we'll send you a baby, but if you transform into a monkey, it'll be fine. Which is a weird thing to say, but if you know Dragon Ball, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. Perfect. You see how quick it's going to be uploading. So it's a great thing because we do see why Goku is there. And the reality is, the reason why I love sort of Bardock the most is because the two reality, the two linear, again, the different timeline, but they're both parallel. So in the first one, what happened is you go on a planet, right? And that planet's kind of weak. But they're kind of strong. So it's weak but strong. So weak because they're not the fighters, but strong because they do have power that says, hey, we're doing telekinesis, which is fucking cool, right? So then, what Bardock with his team is they beat it, and the reality is Bardock wasn't supposed to survive this. They sent it not for Bardock to get killed, but because there was the rising Saiyan and he was strong. See, and this one, Frieza started to worry about the Saiyans. Okay, so the new one, which is not the one I watched, but the one I know by heart, is sort of the more precise version, right? So there's a reason why Frieza hates the Saiyan, but that's not the reason, right? So he sees Bardock, is like, dude, Bardock is actually really strong. It could be a problem. And then Frieza's like, you know what? It's not going to be a problem. Why? And there, it's kind of amazing because you simultaneously get Vegeta, who is super strong, and you get Bardock, who's super strong, right? Then Frieza started to get worried about Bardock. Like, okay, well, just kill him. If he gets too strong, just kill him. And then Bardock survived because of the Dora mistakes. And it's kind of cool because it's such a beautiful... I do prefer the older one. It's kind of crazy. I don't know if I prefer the older one or the new one. They're both so good. They're both top tier. So in the older one, the guy, the enemy, which has telekinesis power, he has very strong technique. Hits and gives technique by hitting Bardock to him. And it's kind of a curse. He says, yo, things that are horrible are about to happen to you. And I want you to know that's going to happen. So that's, as a vengeance for killing my people, I'll bestow upon you a curse of seeing the future. But then the future that you see is not the future that you want to see. So he sees Frieza destroying his planets, right? And he sees his son Kakarot being super strong and being able to stop Frieza. So it's like, okay, well, Frieza's gonna get killed by Saiyans. I don't care, right? The first movie takes too long to establish that. And it's sucks because they do it so well. The pacing is so good. They do a planet, they win. They do a second planet, okay, well, they lost. You do a third planet, Bardock is really injured, and because he's really injured, doesn't go, and there it's a trap where Dodoria and Frieza, the henchmen, are waiting for them, they're gonna kill them. So betrayal of Frieza, right? So Bardock he's fucked up, and you see the future. It's like, okay, well, Frieza will destroy the planet. He's gonna destroy the planet, and it's amazing because you go see the Saiyan, and again, the Saiyans are so proud. They're like, dude, you're so dumb. Frieza won't do shit. Frieza won't do shit. We're stronger. But then Frieza destroyed the planet, and by destroying the planet, he destroyed everybody in the planet, right? So yeah, even then, when he fought Goku, as Super Saiyan Goku, he destroyed the planet because he couldn't kill Goku. So that's on one side, right? But on the other side, you see Bardock, who's seen the error of his way, how wrong he was, how he regrets everything, and you even see him be wanting to be a good father. However, instead of Bardock, this old one doesn't have his flaw. He has a second son, which is Raditz, and you don't hear him mention Raditz once. You don't mention, and when Kakarot is born, even him is like, no, he's a low level Saiyan. I don't really care about him, and it's sad because it's a mentality of Saiyans. But you can also see this is beautiful because you establish how Saiyan behaves thanks to Vegeta, and then you have Bardock as a new character. It's like, okay, yeah, you're gonna behave like Vegeta, right? Which is good because you see that the Saiyan is how they act. So it makes a lot of sense. So continuing, there's no battle tonight, which is amazing. I'm not gonna miss anything. Shayeno.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom. You want to go first?
Sure.
Okay. Safe.
Boom.
Boom.
Ready, cabeça.
Good. Sorry, got unfocused. So yes, it's just a perfect episode. And at the end, the beautiful thing is Bardock really sees, and you really see the mistake of his way. See, Bardock is an asshole Saiyan that doesn't care about anybody but Saiyan race, right? But then he realized at the end that, hey, maybe I should have been a better father. Hey, I had a good son, and hey, my son is gonna be stronger. And the beautiful thing is Bardock goes all the way, and Bardock's a good character too. He's a very good character, and he go all the way to defeat Frieza, and then Frieza kill him. But Frieza, when he kills him, Bardock realized one thing. As he dies, he realized that no. My son, Kakarot, is gonna be the one that kills him, and he's proud of him, you know. So it's amazing. Now, the second episode, the exact same thing, without being the same thing. The second one, which is the newer one, is much better, but it's such a different timeline that is crazy. So basically, and this one was released a lot later. So in the second one, the same story. So Bardock and his team go to a planet, right? You don't get the Saiyan, we don't get the Saiyan race, we don't get Planet Vegeta, we don't hear about Vegeta. It's just Bardock. Bardock goes to this place, right? And Bardock goes to this place, and he's like, okay, well, guess what? We're going to this planet, and Bardock, instead of everything happening to him, he gets teleported. So he gets teleported, and he gets teleported into the past. But he doesn't know it's the past, right? So he gets teleported, and he gets teleported to a planet where everybody's so freaking weak, right? And then because he lost the battle, he's very injured. So Bardock's like, I'm an asshole. I'm a Saiyan, you don't touch me. You don't get to defend. You don't get to protect me. You don't get to heal me. And then it's crazy because they use this plant, and when you look at the plant, it is a plant that they use in the refresh, they have like basins or pool where you lock yourself in and you just to heal. It's the same liquid as this one. So it's amazing. It's amazing. And then what happened with Bardock is he's like, dude, these people as soon as I get, so basically what happened is, I'm so sorry. He gets the power, he gets killed by Frieza. So as soon as he wants to heal, he wants to go after Frieza. He really wants to go after Frieza, right? Again, the same situation. So he gets healed and he trains. He's like, okay, well, I'm gonna go against Frieza. However, there's this one kid from the planets, and the kid is really nice to him. Really nice to him. And the kid who is really nice to him, he's like, okay, well, guess what? I'm gonna be nice to you because you're nice to me. So Bardock becomes a friend of the kid, right? And then you see the Frieza army comes in, but it's not Frieza, it's his grandfather, Cooler. And this is amazing. This is so important. So Cooler kills people, and then Bardock fights, but then he's not strong enough. So then they leave. They come back with a lot of force, like with Cooler himself. And Bardock's like, dude, this is not Vegeta. This is not Frieza. What the fuck? So then what happened? But it's the same race. You can tell it's the same race. And Bardock, what he does is he fights again, and then he transforms into a Super Saiyan. So why is this episode so important? Is because the reason why Frieza is so afraid of Saiyans is because of Super Saiyans. The reason why he's so afraid of Super Saiyans is because his grandfather saw Bardock as a Super Saiyan, and his grandfather was killed by Super Saiyan. Like, okay, well, if my grandfather can die, so can I. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. You understand? And then this is amazing because so Bardock ends up defeating Cooler, but he doesn't get to kill Frieza because he's in the past, right? So then what he sees, he sees a vision, and you see his son. You say, oh, maybe my son can kill Frieza, right? Because if they can find a way to be Super Saiyans. Okay, so it's complex, right? Bardock has a belief that there's a legendary Super Saiyan. So it's one person that has the power to become a Super Saiyan. Now, this is not true. Every Saiyan is able to be a Super Saiyan. They just don't know it yet, okay? So then what happened is, you see that his son is going to be killing Frieza. But at the same time, he doesn't see his son. You see Black Goku, which is a different universe, a different timeline. And you see that his son is doing the worst fucking thing ever. He's a total douchebag. He's a total asshole. He's like, oh my god, my son's an asshole. And this is the two episodes of Bardock. They're both so good because you like Bardock. They're both so good because they predict the Frieza saga. And it's kind of crazy because the Frieza saga is one of the biggest. For example, Cell is a good villain, but he doesn't feel as evil as Frieza. Frieza was the worst. And it's also that Frieza was overwhelmingly powerful. Cell was also overwhelmingly powerful, but if they didn't fight him, if they fought him everybody together, he would have won. They would have won, you know? Versus Frieza, where you got Vegeta, Goku, that's Vegeta, you got Gohan, you got Krillin, you got Piccolo. All of them are trying to fight, and it's not working. So I did find that to be kind of cool that we had that. And the Bardock episode is just cool because Bardock is the very first Saiyan to be kind of nice, kind of sweet, right? Now, sadly, there is a feeling of there's lack. So you're not talking about Raditz, and I understand that the story about Goku and Raditz died in the beginning, but you were the father of both, you know. So it kind of sucks. So that's pretty much it for Dragon Ball. Pretty cool, huh? We went for Saiyans because I kind of want to watch like two shows that sometimes I want to watch two, sometimes I want to watch three, right? But if I watch two, I want them to be looking alike. For example, we had Cooler, and we had the Return of Cooler. I have Broly, coming, and I have Bio Broly. Then I have three Dragon Balls movie to watch. It's gonna be fantastic. So I kind of want to do this, and I saw Turtles, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. Because Turtle, I didn't remember. So the reality is it's kind of complex. The reality is I was in the apartment, I was bored, I started having movies, and I watched the Dragon Ball movie. I watched all of them one time. And then back then I only had one phone, and that phone was small because I was broke. 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 10, 12, 14, 15. So back then, what I was doing is I was literally downloading stuff and deleting it. So now, what I didn't take into consideration, I had everything, bro. I had Fight Club, I had The Illusionists. Back then, the copyright system was so more lenient than it is today. And what ended up happening was I delete stuff, and it didn't happen.
An adventure, is it? Let's go, let's do this. Adventure.
And it sucks because I got a job, and that job I kept it for like I think it was like a year and a half, right? And then I lost it, or I just quit. I don't remember. And then I came back to YouTube, and I was like, dude, the laws change. There's next to no movies. And then what you had to do is you literally had to get the movie the day of. Otherwise, forget about it. And I was like, dude, what is the freaking point, bro? You know what I mean? Good. So this and this and this and this. So now we're playing the tower. Give me a second. There might not be battles. If there's no battles, I'm gonna sleep. It's gonna be great. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Good. Wow. So now, I want to see something.
Is it? Let's go, let's do this.
I gotta say, doing this with Dragon Ball is so much more interesting than doing it with doing the comic. Two. Nice. Oh shit. Fuck, I'm exhausted.
Yo, guys, man, j'avais besoin de faire une petite vidéo, vous parler, man. Là, je viens de tomber sur le live à la soins. Le gars, il a tellement besoin d'aide de thérapie. Le gars, il...
Who are your judge? Okay, good. Give me a sec. I made a mistake. Two. What is the one we got for labs? What is it? Beneath events. So where is Evan? Events. Where is it? So we're looking for calendar. No, we're looking for a card. I just don't see well. Tier 2. Uh-huh. Nice. Unlock. Okay, good. Oh, it's Garlic Torn. Okay. So we technically don't need Garlic Torn. We don't need the cool. Okay, good. $1,500. See, that's not good. Nice.
What's up, guys? On se retrouve aujourd'hui pour un pack tombé nul. Never seen it, just want a girlfriend.
Well, dead. Yeah, I saw that. See, Dragon Ball is so fucking fantastic.
Crazy thing. So yeah,
La Jacob. What is that? What? What is that?
I work that late like my
Punch, baby. Good.
We're gonna put a tavern right here in this. حولوا لك كده أنت كده صاحبتك قبل put a tavern.
What's if I can unfocus, dude? It's crazy.
Remember when three 15-year-olds accidentally knocked the biggest grunge bands off the charts? In 1994, Silverchair were still in school when they recorded Tomorrow for a local demo competition. They weren't trying to take on Pearl Jam or Nirvana. They were just bored teenagers from Newcastle.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Would you do me the great honor? You just want to check it out? Just make sure? Keep going. Just to make sure I got it? Thank you. Can you do me the great honor of checking it out?
Oh yeah, I like your camera, by the way.
You want to make sure it's good?
I like your camera.
I know you do.
That's weird.
Your sister likes it. Peekaboo. Yeah. You like it? Yeah. It's the real one.
Maybe I'm gonna buy for oh really nice.
Not bad, eh?
Shoot, not bad, man.
Cool, eh?
Really nice, bro.
Uber Eats sleeping my.
I know, that's why I'm asking you. That's Mike, hold on. Go ahead, finish what you're saying.
Oh, I'm Larry Wheels. I'm from the Holy Land of Jerusalem.
There isn't anything further from the truth.
From the Holy Land of Jerusalem?
I'm from the hood of the Bronx.
I'm from the hood of the Bronx. Larry Wheels.
I have no clue what's happening. I don't know.
I think you're projecting, and I think it's actually your fault.
Not at all. I have nothing to do with it.
Oh.
Like whoever smelt it dealt it. I think you're trying to
Oh.
I'm projecting.
manage.
Do you let your wife say the N-word?
I gave her the end pass, yes.
Oh, yeah, she
I'm
hard.
Larry Wheels and I have the end pass.
You do.
Would you sleep with Mr. Beast, no homo?
Full home, I would not.
No, it's like sleeping in a bed with him.
Like sleeping beside him in a bed, but not having any sexual activity.
No, what's homosexual about that?
Yeah, if we're not like f***ing each other, then sure, there's nothing homosexual about it.
I'm Larry Wheels and I fuck Mr. Beast.
Is that true, Larry?
I'll sleep next to Mr. Beast. Even if we're fully dressed and people are watching.
Who added the
I'm
people
Larry
watching?
Wheels and I sleep with Mr. Beast when people are watching.
No, Larry does.
I know, that's why I'm asking you.
Bro. The patience.
That's Mike, hold on. Go ahead, finish what you're saying.
Oh, I'm Larry Wheels. I'm from the Holy Land of Jerusalem.
There isn't anything further from the truth.
From the Holy Land of Jerusalem.
Dude.
I'm from the hood of the Bronx.
Oh, I have to check that out. Larry Wheels' wife. What? Wow. No. Okay, good. Let's check it up. Come on, just go fucking live, bro. What the fuck? Don't go live, I'm gonna go sleep. I'm warning ya. If you don't go live, I'm gonna go sleep.
Violence conjugale à personne.
Oh my god.
Tu veux, je te donne des preuves.
They'll photograph this.
I here with today?
Marlon.
And what?
Sato. You say you hate me, but
We get it.
Yeah, this Pokemon Shop is gonna be nice, dude. My girl is a cunt.
I know that's what
says that.
I actually took this photo of you last night.
yeah.
COOPER.
Hey, this is Jazz again.
COOPER. Cooper.
Did you kill everybody in the front row? What happened? Are you here alone? No. It looks like it. Who are you here with, madam?
My son.
Where's your son at?
Way up there.
Way up there. That your asshole. Dude, you have 120 seats. What's your son's name? Marquise, you alone? No. Is he getting his dick sucked up there, bro? That was crazy. Marquise, you alone? No. Are you here alone, sir? Yeah, I'm with my mom. You're here with your mom. I'm gonna
Gotcha.
And Ricky.
Alright. Yeah, really not hard to do Riku. It's just you won't always get a fast fight depending on like what Goofy's.
What's up, dude? You called me?
Yeah.
My bad, bro. I was on the phone with a little, a little tenderoni. What's poppin' though?
Don't forget the. Remember yesterday you said you were bringing back some Robux?
Yeah. I gave you a freaking $50 Robux gift card already. You spent all that?
No, remember you said. No, remember yesterday you said.
Bruh.
Yo, Dad.
What's up, dude? You called me?
Yeah.
My bad, bro. I was on the phone with a little, a little tenderoni. What's poppin' though?
Good.
On va où? On va où? Hein? Richard? Tu me reviens? Hein? On va où? Tu vas où? Je sais que tu vas ouvrir le frigo et tout quand même. Ouvre le frigo. Ouvre le frigo. Non, frigo. Là. Là-bas, là, le frigo. Alors, un petit bonhomme, dis donc. Aujourd'hui. C'est quoi tu veux? Je te mets debout et tout. Attends, je vais rapprocher une chose. Non, doucement. Doucement, mon chat.
Pas un chat, c'est un chien.
Lequel? Montre à papa, tu veux lequel? Hop. Non, pas dans les fromages, là. Tu veux lequel? Allez. Faut chercher le plus loin. Pourquoi t'as fait tomber un fromage? Tu veux les? Attends, ferme le frigo. Tiens, ferme le frigo, s'il te plaît. Non, ferme le frigo. Là. Allez, donne-moi les yaourts, on va manger. Donne à papa.
Celebrating.
Viens. Assis-toi. Mon chapiteau. On va où? On va où?
Tien! Are you ready?
Now I'll play for real.
Blue Guy won. Sure.